Hi, folks. Welcome back to Spanish Fork 17. We are now in the semifinals of the intermediate division as part of our 2022 Fiesta Day Spikeball tournament. So we've got Stauffer, who we've kind of been following for most of today. They were in the pool play that we got you coverage of, and they are facing Thompson here in this semifinal matchup. Reminder here in bracket play, it is just a one-game match that goes to 21. So these two teams facing off. The winner of this one will be facing the winner of a different semifinal matchup that's happening just kind of over to our left. That is Anderson, who we also saw in pool play. They were absolutely sensational. And then it is the Toon Squad, who, if you remember from last year, we saw them last year. They were such a fun team to cover, and they came back with their Toon Squad jerseys. And so, yeah, real fun. Definitely enjoyed that matchup. That's a big one. Again, I'm not going to be shocked when we see Stauffer and Anderson in the championship round just from watching them, but the Toon Squad is legit. Like, they're a really solid team, so I also would not be shocked to see them make it to the championship round. But again, we've got coverage here of this one here between Stauffer and Thompson. That is going to be a miss there on the first serve, so a reserve there, and there is a double fault. That's a heartbreaker for Stauffer, so Thompson with it here. And again, reminder here that this is a one-game match here in bracket play that goes to 21 points, unlike in pool play where it was best of 3 and going to 15. And there is your signature move for Stauffer. Again, it's just the setup right by the trampoline, just a little tap in the opposite direction away from the defense. Love the lefty serve thought there. Nothing doing though. Good setup there for Stauffer. Gets him fumbling and stumbling, but what a job there by Thompson to recover. Gets the dig, and then just a nice, quiet little slap shot there for the point. And great job there by Stauffer, though, to read that and just go after it, just blast it there on that second hit. So point goes to Stauffer. Again, we are in the semifinals now of the intermediate division. Just 2 divisions here this year for the Fiesta Days Spikeball tournament. There are times where we've got 3 divisions with an advanced division. We're not able to get you any coverage of the beginners, but we hope that you've enjoyed the coverage we've given you, because it basically has been just straight advanced games. The pool play that we had, again, have 2 of the semifinalists here in Stauffer, who we're seeing right now, and then Anderson, who's playing over in the other semifinal. And even the third team that we covered, Vogelsberg, in pool play was pretty awesome. Like, I was very impressed with them. I would not be shocked to see them next year and see them potentially succeed and get themselves a little bit deeper in the tournament. So, yeah, just high level spike ball here on Spanish Fork 17. Even though we don't have a quote advanced division, it's still been absolutely fantastic. Thompson with a good setup. They go for just a nice little tap shot there right at the trampoline. Solid dig on the good hit there by Stauffer. And yeah, that's just too easy. I mean, they had Thompson just all the way back. And so nice job of recognizing the defense and just setting a nice little tap shot right at the trampoline. Nice short hit. Get the point there and get themselves set up nicely. Good directional hit there by Thompson, but dug up by Stauffer. Big slam with the lefty, dug up well by Stauffer, but unable to get that third hit. That will be down and a point for Thompson. As now that some of the other games are quieting down, we are now seeing some of the squads moving on over here to watch this final semifinal matchup. Good dig by Thompson, trying to go for it. Absolutely slides for it, goes with the lefty. Unable to get it, so point going to Stauffer. Again, a little bit less of a crowd than we started, as at this point looks like the beginners are also all squared away and done here. It does look like, again, the other semifinal matchup for the intermediate division is all wrapped up here. And from the looks of it, it does look like Anderson potentially came away with the win here, as it looks like Toon Squad is getting all packed up here. So a great tournament for the Toon Squad getting to the semifinals, and again, very respectable. We saw them last year, very talented squad. Probably we'll see them again next year, and they will be a force to be reckoned with once again. So The winner of this one will be facing Anderson, who we saw in pool play and we're very impressed with. That is an absolutely awesome hit there by Thompson. You do not get to see that happen very often, where you can actually get that hit between the legs and getting it onto the trampoline. Love that, love the effort. Unfortunately for them, it was not enough, as Stauffer does get the point on that particular rally. It will be off rim and a reserve opportunity. Solid setup from Thompson. Just gets a nice little tap there. But, well, they are going to give him the point. They obviously not able to hit the trampoline, does end up avoiding it. Good read there by Stauffer to recognize that they could blame it up and over the defense. So rolling here in this semifinal matchup is Stauffer. Very solid change of direction serve. Reaching for it. Gets it over. Yeah, love that range by me. Yeah, it's fun. Had just enough court to be able to get to that one. Off rim. Oh, yeah. Crew coming in clutch here in this semifinal matchup, able to come in and get some of these balls being hit. Love that hit from Stauffer. Full extension on the lefty hit. Big slam right into the teeth of the defense of Thompson. Down for a point for Stauffer. So now the winner of this one will head to the final matchup, which will be up against Anderson. That is going to be a really fun one that we'll get you coverage of once it happens here on Spanish Fork 17. Solid effort there from Stauffer just to try to get it back over to the trampoline. They were way out in no man's land, but solid effort. Point going to Thompson. Long serve. Second serve upcoming. Goes for the changeup and just not quite enough on it, as it will hit the rim, and point will go to Stauffer. Another lefty. A lot of change of hands, change of direction here from both teams. I love it. Good setup, nice tap, big blam. Oh, fantastic dig from Thompson, able to get themselves back in position. Slams again, another solid dig. Oh man, Thompson having to run all over the field just to try to get that point. They will get themselves back up. The score is 10-9 in favor of Stauffer here in this semifinal matchup, and real tight one here. The winner of this one will be facing Anderson in the final here of the intermediate division. They're trying to get the trampoline all set up. The legs a little bit ski-wampus, but they do get it back up and set up nicely. Nice play there. Excellent dig from Stauffer, but be off the fingertips and not in the place where they could really get to it. So now 10-all here in this semifinal matchup. Again, looking over at our fellow buddies over there at Cornhole, and it's still bumping. Like, it is a little bit less. Again, right when we got here, kind of at the peak of the tournament at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, man, it felt like half the city of Spanish Fork was over there doing the Cornhole tournament. But a little bit quieted down, but still an absolute success over there. We hope that our buddy Adam is really enjoying calling that particular tournament with his father. Absolutely love that. Both very big cornhole enthusiasts, and so make sure to catch those highlights on our YouTube page, along with the highlights that you're catching right now of the Spikeball tournament. And hope that you've also enjoyed all of the other fun Fiesta Days activities that we've been able to give you coverage of. Really, Spanish Fork really does just put on just a great festival, and we are so thankful to Parks and Rec and everything that they do to kind of put these tournaments together. And they put on a great show with the Fiesta Days Rodeo every single year. It is just so awesome, just so sensational. So yeah, just appreciate everyone that puts in such an effort to make these activities the big successes that they are. Oh, Stauffer had a beautiful setup there on offense, but just didn't quite get enough on that little tap shot. Big hit that goes just a bit outside on that serve. Goes a little bit quieter there. Nice skim hit there, but skims just a little bit too much as it hits the pocket. So point there to Thompson. Another big lefty clobber shot there that will miss. Most likely we'll see bit of a tone down here for that second serve. Good setup. Just nice little lefty tap. Again, I feel like that's like the hallmark for this Stauffer team. A lot of the other teams, it almost feels at times that they just kind of go brute force on every hit. Stauffer does a good job of mixing things up and really just knowing the angles of where they need to put the ball. As you see Thompson kind of throwing the ball down there in frustration, because it's just such a beautiful play from Stauffer, being able to position themselves in such a way that they create easy offense for themselves. As there's going to be a reserve here. Get the good pop-up, solid. Again, it's reading the defense so beautifully. Sees him kind of deke over to his right side and positions it over on the left just to get him off balance on defense. So Stauffer's now starting to kind of roll a little bit here in this semifinal matchup. Does get the ace there, so really looking good here for a potential rematch against Anderson again as part of that pool play. Oh, not able to read that one off the trampoline super well, so point will go to Thompson, and we are all tied up here 16-16, a little long on the serve. Again, reminder that we are going to 21 here in bracket play. And it's going to be pocket. It was the right read there by Stauffer, but just a little bit of a miss hit. Again, going for the big serve there. Calm it down just a tick here for hit 2. It was a good thought there on offense for Stauffer, but just a little bit long on the set. So 18-16. That's going to be a double fault. That's a crucial moment there for Thompson. So they were looking to potentially extend their lead to a really advantageous for them, but instead it'll go down as double fault. Now another point here for Stauffer. That ties us up at 18s, I believe. Goes lefty and goes outside. Goes for the setup. Good positioning there by Stauffer on defense. Goes lefty, dug up nicely by Thompson. He'll go close. Stauffer goes close again. Dekes it. Just not quite enough on it to get it past the trampoline. So big serve there from Thompson. And excellent hit there. Excellent hit there by Stauffer, and Thompson hating themselves as a thought that they had a good setup there, good opportunity for a point, but just kind of blams it a little too far. Big moment here for Stauffer. Excellent serve, big slam, good setup, good dig. Fantastic point there from Thompson. This is just a super tight matchup here in this semifinal matchup, and that's a good fake there on that serve. We are at 20-19, game point here for Thompson. Goes big on that particular serve, ends up taking out the trampoline a little bit, kind of takes out one of the legs, readjusts. Big serve here, just goes straight up. Setup goes right at the teeth of defense. Gets pocket, 20 all. Tight matchup here in this semifinal matchup. Again, the winner of this one will be facing Anderson in the championship. Big pop-up there by Thompson. Goes for the dive, just a bit short, 21-20. Advantage here for Stauffer. Excellent serve. Good setup there on offense, though, by Thompson. Right at the net, blams it, good dig. Gets it down. Oh, love that. Again, it's the between the leg stuff that's just so impressive there from Thompson, but Stauffer gets the win here. Good setup on offense, hits it away from the defense, and they are going to take the victory here in the semifinal matchup. Again, great tournament for Thompson, making it all the way to these semis and facing the defending champions. But coming up just a bit short, they end up losing that one. So close, but so far. So it'll be Stauffer and Anderson, a rematch of the best pool play game that we've seen here in this tournament. It will be those two heading off, squaring off here in this championship game. We'll get you coverage of that when it's up on Spanish Fork 17.